This is what my hair looks like when I air dry it. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating either. I didn't back comb it. I got that comment once, you back combed. I didn't. Literally, that's what my hair looks like when I air dry it. I didn't realize how bad it looked until someone asked me if I back combed it in the comment section. I am not genetically blessed with wash and wear smooth hair or beautiful glossy curls like my sister. Damn it. And I bet you're probably not either, but guess what? As a hairstylist of 17 years, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, okay? Shh. There are very few people who are. But even if you have puffy fuzzball hair like me, you can also have this hair, the hair that everyone compliments when you're out, the hair that everyone wants, the hair that makes reels go viral. This isn't genetic, babe. This is my best kept hair secret, and I'm gonna break it down for you into treat, prep, style, and finish. Let's go. In order to have really beautiful hair, we need to have healthy hair. Healthy, shiny hair is the best accessory ever. And in order to maximize your chances of having really healthy hair, you need to be doing hair treatments. In my experience, not enough people do hair treatments. Protein treatments specifically make a huge difference to the hair because it's deep repair and not just like a superficial band-aid, right? On the cuticle, it's deep repair. So I'm gonna show you one of my favorite protein treatments of all time today, and it's by the Korean beauty brand Adore. Adore has partnered with me for a part of this video, and I'm so excited to be working with them because they are a very beloved brand and their products are absolutely amazing. I adore them. Oh my God, I'm so cheesy. Anyway, so like I said, when it comes to protein treatments, one of my absolute favorites is the Perfect Hair Fill Up. I recommend using this about once a week. So let me show you how it works. It's very easy. What you want to do is pour the product into a bowl and then mix it with equal parts cold water. The watery texture will turn into a frothy cream during a process called hydrolyzing. Fresh proteins are then released with a little bit of heat that helps it get absorbed into the hair. You'll actually feel it in your hands when you're putting it in. The whole thing, you pour your cold water in it, but then the whole thing feels really warm. So it's creating that chemical reaction, which is then gonna put that protein into the hair. It's really, really cool. If you haven't tried this product yet, you have to. I gave a whole bunch of these ampules to my mom and she's obsessed. And then she started sharing them with friends and then they started calling me to see if I could get them more ampules. And I was like, hold on, okay. Is this all I'm good for? But seriously, it's awesome. It really is, it's awesome. So the reason why it's so good is because it has hydrolyzed keratin and collagen, which really is amazing for the hair. All you do is you just leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes and then you rinse it off. Before I move on to the next step, I think it will be helpful for me to tell you that you can buy this product in these ampules or you can buy it in a bottle and just measure the ingredients out yourself. If you wanna try it before committing, then get the ampules. If you love it as much as I do and my mom and all her friends do, then it does make more sense to get the bottle. All right, so step number 2 is to prep the hair. I'm gonna use the Keratin Power Glue for this. You guys have seen me use this before. This is really, really good for frizzy hair girls like me who want a smooth and shiny end result because it does a lot of different things at the exact same time. It's a leave-in treatment style product. It has snail mucin and keratin, but it's also a product that gives shine and smoothness because it has collagen and moringa seed oil. You'll really see the results of the shine from this product after I'm done blow drying. Or I guess you can see it here too, can't you? Because I did that all before I filmed, but stay tuned for that. Finally, before we move on, we just have to add some heat protection. This is obviously super important. I love this heat protectant spray because it's so lightweight. It's as weightless as water, so you can use it on wet hair or dry hair. I hate anything that either leaves stickiness in my hair or excessively weighs it down. This won't do that. If you need a heat protectant product, I highly recommend getting this one. It's my favorite one that I have ever used, and I'm not exaggerating. I've gone through like 5 bottles of this stuff. It's so good. It protects your hair from the heat. You can use it wet and dry, and look at this. It's completely weightless. There's no stick, there's no residue. It's fantastic, especially for fine hair. Really good for fine hair. Let's move on to blow drying. There are 1,000,001 ways to blow out your hair. The easiest and most effective way for me is to use an oval blow dryer brush. I always start by rough drying with a blow dryer to get some of the moisture out so it doesn't take like a bajillion years to get through. Rough drying also reduces heat damage, okay? So make sure to rough dry before you go in with your blowout brush. Rough drying, if you have hair texture like me, is going to make your hair very frizzy and unruly and crazy, but then the blowout brush is going to completely smooth it out. Just like that. It's gonna take way less time than if you use it on really wet hair. Every so often, I do get comments from you guys telling me that a blowout brush makes your hair frizzy. Okay, we gotta talk. This tool is the absolute best tool to use to smooth frizzy hair. So if it's making your hair frizzy, it's because you're not using it properly. I hate to say that. I wish we could blame something else, but I blame you. You're not using it properly. I have used it on a bajillion clients, including very fine-haired, very curly clients. Their hair is hard to blow dry because as soon as you blow it, it turns into a puff ball, and then you have to go in with another heat tool like a flat iron or whatever. This is the tool that reduces the frizz the absolute most. It is an amazing tool for smoothing out frizzy hair. So if it's not working for you, it's because you're doing something wrong. The way to get the most bang for your buck with this is to start from the bottom of the hair and work your way up, using sections that are small enough to easily fit in the barrel. You want to rotate your hand while you dry, section by section, and don't move on to the next section until the section you're working on is 100% dry. I'll show you an example here. So here, my hair is about 90% dry. You can see how frizzy and unruly it is. If I do a few more rotations, I can get it 100% dry, smooth, and super glossy looking. If you work section by section this way, only moving on to the next section when your previous section is glossy, I guarantee you, you will have the most amazing looking hair of your entire life. All right, when we get to the very top of the hair, I want to challenge you to try blowing your hair out using a mohawk section. The way that you do that is by starting at the crown and drying the hair from both sides. So you're gonna go from behind the hair this way, and then you are gonna go from the front of the hair. Again, move section by section slowly and with control, okay, that's always the key word with hair, making sure to put tension on each strand to smooth that cuticle layer out and to also dry it 100% of the way. When that hair is still warm, place it in some nice big Velcro rollers. As always, I'll leave links to everything you guys need in the description box below. So if you're curious about a product or the brand that I'm using, check down there. It's going to be there, I promise. All right, so while the hair is setting, you can give it a little blast of a light hold hairspray and let it cool all the way down. One extra step that is optional, but helps my hair stay smooth for multiple days, is to run a flat iron on low heat through it, just to seal the cuticle in and tame some of the little flyaways around my face, especially because I have pretty wavy hair. If you do this, don't forget to spray heat protectant again on your dry hair so you're not causing any heat damage. This is a lot of heat, right? So if you want to get really healthy hair like me and you want it to stay healthy, make sure to use that heat protection. And then of course, remove your Velcro rollers. Now, I know that some of you are going to say that this is so much work, and I get that, but when you do these steps with the repair, the product prep, the proper blow dry technique, setting volume for long wear, etc., you only have to do it once, max twice a week, and your hair is gonna look amazing for the whole week. If you do it right the first time, all you have to do is very lightly touch up your hair in the morning, whereas if you blast through these steps, your hair just won't look that good, especially if you have very textured hair like me. I feel like oftentimes people look for the solution in the haircut when the solution is just in the styling. If you don't know how to style your hair, no haircut in the world is gonna look good, trust me. The very last step in my routine is to finish it off by adding a little bit of extra smoothness and hydration with a treatment oil. Now, don't go crazy here because you want your style to last multiple days, but even adding a little bit will be amazing for shine and for the health of your hair in general. The one that I'm using today is the hair perfume oil, and this is literally luxury in a bottle. There are 3 different types that you can buy. There's number 1, which is made for fine hair, number 2, which is for all hair types, it's the one that I'm using today, and number 3, which is for damaged hair. If you're going to buy this product, make sure to choose like the right one for your needs because they are different. The smell, oh my God, the smell of these, they're literally a dream. My husband and my kids will bury their face in my hair when I have it on. It's so cute. The smell is it's not strong enough to be overwhelming and abrasive, but it's enough to be delicious. And there's something about this product that makes me feel so feminine. It's literally the best gift. It's the best Christmas gift. Actually, I have to add it to my gift guide this year. I'm gonna write that down. This is the final look. It's bouncy, weightless, versatile, and so shiny. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. This video's over.